Salve!
Hello, I'm Giampaolo Mezzabotta and I'm a volunteer doctor at SAI. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Covid-19 vaccine, what it is and what it is used for.
In general, the role of vaccines is to protect us against infectious diseases which are caused by germs of various kinds, viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites that, when they enter our bodies, cause an infection. The body defends itself against infection by means of the so-called immune system, a group of cells and organs specializing in hunting down anything foreign to the body, antigen. If our body is unable to contain the infection, either because the infection is too strong or because the immune system is weak at the time, then the infectious disease develops. One of the fundamental features of the immune system is that it has an immunological memory. The first time that the immune system encounters an antigen, it gathers information about this antigen and stores it, responding in a mild, not very effective way. However, the second time that body comes into contact with the same antigen, it reacts much more quickly, effectively and robustly, either through the production of antibodies or through other mechanisms. The mechanism of vaccination is based precisely on the immunological memory. An antigen very similar to that of the disease we wish to avoid, but which is harmless, is brought together with the immune system. In this way, the immune system of a vaccinated individual is ready to react quickly, effectively and robustly when and if it comes into contact with the germ of the disease we wish to avoid. COVID-19 is a new infectious disease, one that we have never encountered before. This explains why there has been such a high mortality rate, especially in weaker individuals. It also explains the drop in infections and hospitalizations since the vaccine was introduced. Therefore, the vaccine is still the best way to avoid infection and severe illness. If you, as an individual, do not fall ill, you do not transmit the disease to those who live around you and share your space, activities and affections. It should be known that the number of viruses that invade and then multiply in the human body is very high. It is therefore possible that, by pure chance, viruses with new characteristics may develop among this population. If these characteristics make the mutated viruses stronger than the non-mutated ones, then the mutated viruses take over the others. And not only will they invade the infected body, but they will also be transmitted from person to person. In the case of the Delta variant, which is the most common, the one we are talking about, as far as we currently know, the characteristic of the mutated viruses is their greater transmissibility from person to person, but not their resistance to vaccines, which therefore remain a very effective weapon against the Delta variant. It is important to know that every vaccine is checked and approved by national and international health agencies all over the world, and they continue to monitor and regulate its distribution over time. 8 months after the vaccination began, more than 2 billion people worldwide have been vaccinated, and serious side effects, which are carefully monitored, are extremely rare. On the contrary, there is great concern about the progress of the pandemic in those countries where the availability of vaccines is limited, such as some parts of Africa, Asia, and Latin America.